Hello and welcome to my channel. I am PandaPops. I like to bring you blockchain gaming and crypto related content. For today's video, we are going to be diving into VoxEdit. If you don't know what VoxEdit is, it is a free-to-use software within the Sandbox game that you can use to create voxel art assets for the Sandbox game. Now, VoxEdit can also be used individually, so yes, you do need to download it from the Sandbox game, but you can obviously just use the tool as is to create, model, and animate voxel asset. Definitely do go take a look at VoxEdit and the Sandbox game if you are interested. I will have plenty of links down below, as well as I'll link up above like a beginner's guide to VoxEdit. For today's video in VoxEdit, I did have somebody ask, like, how could they create a TV within VoxEdit that will also be able to show, like, streaming software, like some videos and stuff happening. Now, I haven't actually done this before, so this is just me playing around with a few ideas. The first thing I did was to open up the animator, create a TV node and then a frame node over in the side, and then I've gone and created the TV. Now I've gone for like an old school looking TV, but obviously you could go about making any TV. After I made the TV, I then duplicated it and just deleted everything other than the middle section that would be like the TV screen. And I made this as a frame. So what I did was in miscellaneous over on the sidebar, there is a frame tool. And I created the frame this way. So you just highlight the front section that you would like to be the frame for your TV. And I placed it. Then I went back to the TV, deleted the screen off of there, and then placed the new screen or frame for the TV in the center of it. This was the first idea that I had, that the frame you'd be able to select the asset, and then the frame portion would be the section that you would be able to add like any streaming or NFT onto the screen if you. I uploaded it to my workspace. So I just went through the usual steps. I classed it as a prop because it's not a character, couldn't choose the other options. And then we went and opened it up in Game Maker. One thing I did do was also make the frame portion as an individual asset as well, just to test a few ideas. And as you can see here, I've gone into Game Maker and I can't find like the NFT frame thing like as an option on either behaviors or components. And so I was a little bit like confused to start with, and then I went and opened up a normal frame that I knew was a frame. So I looked through my inventory, got a normal frame out and double checked that. And as you can see, when I've selected on it, I have those options in components for the NFT, for the image display or NFT image display. And I just double checked across a few different frames to see, like, yes, this does in fact appear here. After a little bit of back and forth, sort of like trying to figure out different ways in how I could do this, I've come to the conclusion that the best way for you to do like a TV asset and then have a frame is to basically you create your TV and then you create the frame separately as a separate model, and then you have those options there. So it seems like you don't have the ability to be able to create a TV and then on another model to be able to assign it the frame. It's all just classified as one item. But that's what I've come to a conclusion with this one being. As you can see here, I've put in the URL for the image and I'm wearing my blondish avatar that's on the screen. But obviously for a TV, you don't want just a static image. You're probably going to want something playing. In behavior, there is an option for video streaming. Now, I do want you guys watching to just be aware that obviously I have some additional features that I can see just because I do work for the Sandbox. And so I get to see some additional features. So I may have more videos in here that you might have, and I'm just using this as an example. That like this is like there is a video streaming section there. You may have a smaller library to what I'm seeing on screen. I went and chosen the Alpha Season 4 trailer, and you can see it playing here as we load on in. As we load on in, you can see obviously my character watching on the TV the trailer. I will say that the frame doesn't quite fit the TV, and that's just because I changed the dimensions. Generally, with frames, they do need to be all even with a minimum of 2 voxels deep for the frame to work. Just keep that in mind. I will also link down below the Sandbox's central Gitbook to the VoxEdit side. It's basically like a huge Sandbox's own kind of Wikipedia page full of loads and loads of information over absolutely everything to do with Sandbox, and it's really, really helpful, especially if you want to learn about like VoxEdit or Game Maker or the Sandbox in general. So I'll be linking the VoxEdit side of that Gitbook. Obviously, look through the entire thing if you so wish. In all, the way that I would suggest users make a TV that they could then assign to like have an image on it, or if they would like to like stream content on the TV, then my suggestion is you make the TV asset itself, to duplicate the TV, remove everything other than the screen, and then on the original TV, delete the screen portion. Then you're going to want to upload just the TV, and then you're going to want to create a new asset. And then what you can do is you can go over into the library and click import VXM, and then you can find you can just import that VXM from the TV folder, and then you don't need to go and try and remember the exact dimensions. You've just imported it straight over, and you've got those dimensions. What you're going to want to do is put them both into the Game Maker and then align them so the frame fits into where the screen should be for the TV. Let me know what other VoxEdit tutorial videos you would like to see. Comment down below. If there's any other blockchain games you want me to check out and make a video on, also leave a comment because I'm always interested in looking up new blockchain games. Check out some of these other videos. These could be helpful for you, so watch these. And as always, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the metaverse. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.